Most of us knew this was going to be a thing, that it was going to shut down without there ever being a real launch for it, because I don't believe it ever actually launched, right? It's been in beta for over a year, because that's just what games do now. A little under a year ago since its debut, Bandai Namco's online Gundam Evolution has been announced as shutting down. A free-to-play hero shooter set in the world of the popular anime Gundam Evolved arrived on Steam last September, with the console version then following in December. Gundam Evolution evidently has not taken off in the way the developer had hoped, with Bandai Namco Online now announcing its service will end on the 29th of November. Ouch. So yeah, that hurts. I mean, I'll be honest, I threw money at this game. Let's see what else they had to say. It was with great sadness that we announced that the conclusion of the Gundam Evolved. Executive producer Kazuya Maruyama wrote in a blog update, "We wanted to create a title that brought FPS fans and Gundam fans together. We challenged ourselves to create an authentic Gundam FPS game that could be played globally. Unfortunately, we have determined that it is no longer possible for us to provide a service that satisfies our players. While not specifically stated, low player numbers are also likely a factor in the decision. At the time of writing, the game only has 292 players, with a 24-hour peak of 688 players. These figures are far below the game debuted with." Well, nah, shit. Jesus Christ. 292 players. I almost want to look into the factors. I mean, obviously low player numbers, and you're not going to be. Those players are more than likely not purchasing any in-game content. But Jesus, I knew it was falling off, but I didn't think it fell off that damn bad. Gundam Evolved had an all-time player peak of 56,911, but this is listed as 10 months ago, around the time of its launch. Yep. Miyama expressed gratitude to those who had supported the game since its inception, and said that updates would still continue to roll out with Season 6. The final session will then go live on 25th of October, bringing a new unit and map with it. "We will do our best to ensure that our players can enjoy Gundam Evolved to the fullest till the very end," Murayama said. "For those customers still playing Gundam Evolved, sales and purchases of Evo coins will end on the 26th of July. Any coins that players own will remain unusable until the end of service. However, the developer will not be providing any refunds for previous purchased coins. The Gundam Evolved team has promised further details during its mission briefing final, which is scheduled for tomorrow, the 21st of July. This is no surprise, I feel, to anyone that was playing it. I was playing it pretty heavily when it first came out. I think 2-3 months after it came out, I noticed a significant player drop, because it was starting to get very difficult to find lobbies to play in. Although I probably did end up spending a good solid $60 on this game, just with buying Gundams, buying what is it, the loot boxes, because I was truly enjoying the game, and I felt that it was fairly well polished. But with so much other things out there competing with it, it just it's not hard to see why people weren't like all on board with this. On top of that, a lot of the suits that they had were not fan favorites. I know me and Blaine had talked about, like, how are you going to launch a Gundam game and you didn't have a single one of the endless waltz or one of the wing suits. You know, I know Granddaddy Gundam is their favorite Gundam to push, but a lot of people, especially those of us here in the West, I think Gundam really took off around the wing era of of the anime. So to not get one of those was very, like, what? And then I think it was 4 to 5 months after the game release, we finally get one, and it's just I believe it's the Serpent suit heavy arms, and that's the Endless Waltz version, and I just don't like. Not only have they pushed heavy arms ridiculously uh, in the model kits, but Heavy Arms is not one of the favorite Gundams from Wing. You know, you're looking at Death Scythe, you're looking at um oh wow, I'm blanking on names. Zero, the Wing Gundam. Thank you, that was the one I was forgetting, wife. Tall Geese. You know, a lot of those suits from Wing. I mean, I would have even loved a Leo from those because I love the Leos. Epion, thank you, Veritex. But yeah, so that's, you know, it's sad to see it go because it was a good game, but I feel this was very mishandled, and it's going to be more interesting to see what the modders do with it now. Now that they're probably just going to dump the entirety of the code, and there's going to be fan servers to play. So we might see something interesting actually pop up.